Hello everyone and welcome back to Kyoto Wombat. Today we're going to be opening a box of the new set, Streets of New Capenna. So we just got this box a little bit early, so it's kind of nice. As you can see, we got the Buy a Box promo. This is Jaxus, the Troublemaker. Pretty good looking card there. So yeah, let's get into it. So, I honestly haven't seen the values for a lot of these cards yet, so I'm not exactly sure what's going to be a big open. Obviously, we've got some good mythics, planeswalkers like Nixilis, Elspeth. Those will obviously be good, but it'll just be exciting to see what we get, and then also see kind of what we get with the list. All right, so this is our box topper. So it looks like we got a kind of a breakdown of all of the families. Then we have the Gala Greeters. That's a pretty cool promo. And these are different for every language that's printed in, or at least different for every, I guess, country production. They'll have different art. So that's the one for the United States. That's pretty cool. All right. We'll set that one off to the side here. All right, so let's get started. So we've got set boosters this time, so we can expect a foil out of each one. We'll get an art card out of each one, and then potential list cards. And the fun thing with the list for this set is that they actually pared down the list to a pretty small number, and it looks like they're all kind of geared towards Commander, and then there's kind of a chase card that's the Gilded style for the card. So hopefully we see that, but let's get started. All right, backwards art cards. We got Camus Obscura Oculus. So here's our art. So we got a foil planes here. All right. It's been a bit, so I'll have to remember how I usually do this. Put our foils there for now. All right. We've got Ominous Parcel, Dig Up the Body, Incriminate, Riveteer's Charm. Like seeing these. Crew Captain, Mr. Orfeo the Boulder, Obscura Charm. All right. So that's kind of our showcase frame. The kind of Art Deco gilding on the outside. Spara's Adjudicators, Incandescent Aria. Looks like that's our rare. That's pretty cool. Oh, all right. So that's I guess that's a showcase rare, and then we get a regular rare. So that's going to be wiretapping for a rare, and another foil. That's Darling of the Masses. All right, and this is in token. Cool. So not a bad start. A couple of foils, a couple of rares. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how all of this is set. I did not do all the reading that I should. So let's get this set up. So let's have our foils, rares, and we'll leave this space for the win column here. All right. Keep on going. All right. Probably won't read through all the cards. Just kind of take a look at what looks good in the pack. I really like the art that I've seen so far. So we've got Jetmir's Garden. That's great. Ooh, and this is one of the Metropolis lands. Is actually the one that looks most like the Metropolis movie poster style. This is my favorite. I really love the mountains in most sets actually, but this one, I hope that I can get some foils of this mountain because that one's going to look great. All right, we'll set that aside as well. All right, let's go through. Interesting stuff. All right, Mr. Orfeo again. Looks like he's got a spatula. I know it's supposed to be a hammer. Kind of looks like a spatula. All right, we got Agnes, the Dragon's Lash, and Angel of Suffering. Hey, that's our first mythic. So let's get that in the win column here. Angel of Suffering, very good. We got a foil Waterfront District. So that's the dual land here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I hope that comes through okay. The frame looks great on these. Yeah, check that out. All right, that's very nice. Hey, all right, and we got our first list card. So this is Wernog, Writer's Chaplain. So the list cards, most of them, if I remember right, are the magic versions of the Secret Lair drop that was for the Stranger Things characters. So I believe they're all like Innistrad themed. So this is our first one of those. So hopefully we get a few more of these as we go. Throw that in the win column because I like to see it. And we will keep on trucking. Sorry, these first few are probably going to be a little slower as I kind of get used to what we're looking at here. All right, so there's our art card. Hey, and there's the other mountain. Very nice. That one should be a cool foil as well. There's just a lot going on in there. So keep an eye out for those. All right, let's go through. See if we got any interesting. Cement Shoes. Great card. At least flavor-wise. All right, Sparse Adjudicators. Corpse Appraiser. Masked Bandits. Our rare is Devilish Valet. All right. Right there. And Make Disappear for the foil. That's pretty great. Wow. Yeah, loving the art so far, and I've also been partial to these. The cards that have the watermarks. They're pretty cool, especially for the foils. Hey, and there we go. We got another list card. So that's Sofina, Spear Sage Deserter. You can always tell if they're the Secret Lair commanders because you got a Friends Forever, which kind of unfortunate considering that that's a mechanic now officially. Could have had a better name for it, I think. But it's nice that we're getting those and we don't have to get the Secret Lair drop for it. All right. There's our art card on the next. A regular swamp. Jackhammer. That's always fun. Suspicious bookcase. All right, there's the regular version of Waterfront Districts. Quasar, Augur of Agonies. Riveteer's Ascendancy. All right. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may return target creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Do this only once each turn. That's pretty good. I think that'll play well with a lot of stuff. I mean, Birthing Pod comes to mind. That would be pretty good. So, yeah, that's a fun one. All right, Dig Up the Body. That is our foil. Very nice. And a game card. Toss that one out. All right, keep on going. All right, so we're going to have Evelyn the Covetous. Our art card. Very covetous. All right. So if you haven't looked a lot at kind of the theming of this set, it's basically like crime families. So you got a lot of like rogues and spies, I guess mob enforcer type thing. So a lot of fun stuff. All right, this Cabaret Charm. Very nice. Bootlegger's Stash. All right, here's another mythic. So lands you control have tap, create a treasure token. I think this one's going to be a pretty popular one too, especially in your green commander decks. You're going to get a lot with, well, I mean, green has become kind of a treasure powerhouse lately. Oh, hey. All right, so we got a foil Brazen Upstart. So that's in the Gilded frame. That looks pretty cool. All right, very nice, very nice. Hey, we got Brago, King Eternal from the list. All right, very nice. Don't know how that adds up, so I'll just throw that in the win column because I like to see it. All right. Art card is Wire Tapping. A regular mountain. Here's a Broker's Charm. Cabaret Charm. Obscura Charm. Hey, there we go. Got 3. Racer's Ring. That's one of the dual lands here. Nimble Larcenist. Cross Defense Contractor. So that's a Capenna Commander card. So that's nice to see. So that's good. It's a mythic. Xander's Lounge. Hey, that's the first of our tri-lands. Got the Island, Swamp, Mountain. Cycling for 3. Very good. Xander's Lounge. All right. Put that in the win column because I think those are great. And we got a foil Masked Bandits. So I believe this is Riveteers. Or is that Riveteers? Honestly, I can't keep these straight. Yeah, that's Riveteers. That's a Raccoon Rogue. These are actually kind of cool. Each family has one of these. So you pay 2, exile it from your hand, and then you get to have a land add one of the 3 colors for that family. And then you can cast this one from exile, and the land loses that ability. But kind of a cool concept for adding on to a land. The Mastros. It's a treasure token. Very nice. All right. Lots to see in this set. Really good art. And kind of digging these extra lands, watermarks, all this good stuff. Fun to open so far. All right, and that is Ligrella the Magpie for our art card. And a full art Swamp. Very nice. Check that out. Hopefully we see a foil in here of one of these at some point. All right. We'll get on through here. Quasar, Arbor of Agonies. Skeleton Butler, Ligrella the Magpie, Masked Bandits, Ligrella the Magpie. She's around a lot. All right, and then we got Evelyn the Covetous. Is our rare Vampire Rogue. All right. And a foil High-Rise Sawjack. Very nice. And a Rogue token with that large cleaver. Very cool. All right, let's start picking up the pace a bit. Oh boy. Forgot how to open packs again. All right, so we got Rogues Gallery for our art card. That's a good one. All right. We'll bust through these. Glittering Stockpile, Involuntary Employment. That's a good one. Probably Archives. Yeah, Glamorous Outlaw. Rare is Workshop War Chief. A Rhino Warrior. Pretty cool. And then foil Pugnacious Pugilist. They really went wild with some of the names for this set. So those are fun to see. All right. And an Ogre Warrior token. All right. Next up. All right. So we'll have Contractual Safeguard for our art card. Regular Swamp. Through here. Crew Captain. Rakish Revelers. All right. Undercover Operative is our rare. So that is a copy with a shield counter. Those are kind of fun. Shield counters just absorb an instance of damage. So that's pretty cool. A Glamorous Outlaw. Another one of the Exilers that buffs a land. And then Othelm. Sigardian Outcast. That's another one of our secret lairs. Pretty cool. All right, so those are more common than I really expected them to be, but I'm not complaining because I do want to get all of them because I did not get that secret lair drop. All right, so we got at least a good rare art card. So it's going to be Obnixilis, the Adversary. I don't know if it's actually rare, but there's a Obnixilis for you. Looking dapper in his suit and armor. And a full art Plains. That's a pretty cool one. That will definitely look good foil with all these kind of light beams coming out. So that's a good one. All right. And this set has some multicolored commons. They usually try to avoid that, but this is a pretty complex set. There we go. Masked Bandits. Hey! That's kind of cool. So we got the Obnixilis art card, and then we have the showcase Obnixilis, the Adversary. That looks great. I really like this frame. It's very clean. It's got some nice lines on it. That's great. All right. Oh, happy to see that. Wasn't sure if I'd get one. I know that this one is one that a lot of people are excited about. Looks pretty strong. All right, and then this is a personal favorite that I've seen, Corpse Explosion. It's a good rare. Hey, and there's a foil brass knuckles. That looks pretty cool too. All right, that was a sick pack. Love that. Oh, and then this is another thing you can get from these packs. In places like the token card, you can get the counters. So you got flying, first strike, lifelink, vigilance, shield counters, and +1/+1 counters. So those are kind of nice to have on hand, especially if you're doing drafts or anything like that. Makes it a little bit easier if you don't have like dice on you all the time. And, you know, the flying, first strike, lifelink, and vigilance, shield tokens. A little easier to mark those if they're not sharing space with dice and stuff like that. All right, keeping on, we got Writ of Return for our art card. A normal forest. There we go. All right, exotic pets. Okay, so I had seen earlier the unblockable fish token. So this is what that card, or what that token is made by. So you create 2 1/1 blue fish creature tokens with this creature can't be blocked. Then for each kind of counter among creatures you control, put a counter of that kind on either of those tokens. Yeah, if we get one of these, I hope we do. It's just this little fish with like a little bandit mask. It's kind of great. All right, an Obscura Charm, Racer's Ring, and our rare is Black Market Tycoon. That's a cat rogue, creates treasure tokens, and a foil Rakish Revelers. That looks really nice. Yeah, I'm loving this frame so far. It's very clean, and the art just really pops on these. All right, and a Citizen Token. Good so far. All right. Last from this stack. All right, so we got Angel of Suffering as our art card. Very good. We opened that one up earlier. That was our first pack. A regular mountain. Here we go. Sleep with the Fishes. Yeah, it's got that whole mob theme. I really love that they have the same kind of types of fish for all these. Oh, that creates the token too. That's fun. All right. We got Disciplined Duelist in our frame. And Widespread Thieving. All right. Sounds fun. It's got some 5-color synergy there. That's cool. And then Demon's Due in foil. Hey, and that's a pretty cool list card. All right, so we got Sakashima's Student. So that's a plane chase, if I remember right. Yeah. So this one's a little bit harder to get because you have to get it through plane chase. So like all the Sakashima cards, that one comes with a copy. How to look this one up? Probably, I don't know, probably a couple bucks. Like that. All right, moving on. Sorry, I kind of expect these ones to take a little bit longer because I'm experiencing this for the first time along with everybody. My first packs. These are all my first packs of new Capenna. I've got some pre-release kits, but we're going to be playing with those later. So, not opening those just yet. All right, so we got a full art island. That's pretty cool. I like how bright this is. That's really nice. All right. Murder is back. Witness Protection. Love that. All right, Masked Bandits. Broker's Charm. Love the art for these. Oh, wow. All right, so we got is that a full art? Is it a... I don't know if this is borderless or... I think that's borderless. Yeah. That's a Bootlegger's Stash. So that's what we got before. Gives your lands tapped to create a treasure token. That's really good. All right, so that's another mythic. Very nice. Then we've got a Horde Hauler. There's our rare. Prize Fight as the foil. Got a raccoon punching a rhino. Very good. And then a Citizen Token. All right. I kind of forgot that you can get borderless here. So that's really nice. We've gotten two kind of showcase mythics. So we're still in the running for more mythics here. So maybe we'll have to reformat that win column in just a second here, but let's keep going. So we got the art for planes. Very nice. Very nice. All right, and then we got a regular planes. Glittermonger. It's fun. Racer's Ring. Colin Professional. Spartan's Adjudicators. Zatora's Proving Ground. Good to see. So that's another of the tri-lands. So they cycle for 3. This one's the Swamp Mountain Forest. So this is for Riveteers. Then we've got Fatal Grudge as our foil. Very good. And a dog token. 3/1 dog with vigilance. Very good. All right. I like getting these tri-lands because I think those will probably be pretty well worth it. I imagine, because usually the dual lands, tri-lands, anything that has the basic land types on it are pretty nice. All right. That is our art card. That is an Obscure Interceptor. Got a regular swamp. Fake Your Own Death. Very nice. Buy Your Silence. Whack. Nightclubber. This is a very, make disappear. Yeah, there's a lot of murder in this set, I guess. Girl the Magpie. Shattered Seraph. Incandescent Aria. That's pretty cool. It says 3 damage to each non-token creature. So if you got tokens, they're safe. That's only 3. Oh, boy. All right. Wow. All right, so let's take a good look at that. Look at Elspeth Resplendent. Wow. Yeah, this kind of Art Deco frame is really nice. This looks so good. Oh, man. All right, we're doing well on this box. We got Nixilis already. We got some tri-lands. Got that double bootlegger stash and a foil. Showcase Elspeth Resplendent. That's beautiful. Love that. All right. Dang. Look at that for a good while longer. All right. Good stuff. We got some more punch-out tokens. Good to have. Keep those on hand. All right. I am happy with this already. And we still got like half of this to go. So, hey, Arrest is gravy. I will take it. All right. There's our art card. We got a full art forest. That's the first one of those we've seen. Kind of a Ravnica feel to these because, it's in a big city. Here we go. Goldhound, Chrome Cat. Very good. Riveteer's Charm. Mr. Orfeo. Mastro's Charm. That's a good one. Skybridge Towers. Crew Captain. Soul of Emancipation. Big old Eldrazi looking angel. There we go. Hey, and that's a foil rare. That's nice. We got Cut of the Prophets. Casualty is a new mechanic in this one, so you get to sacrifice a creature with the casualty power to copy the spell as you cast it. So that's kind of nice. So this one is kind of expensive. It has an X cost and you're losing X life, but hey, if you need the cards, you need the cards. That's pretty cool. Like that. And a rogue token. All right. Well, let's throw that in the win column. I like to see a foil rare. All right. What more does this have to offer? So we got Make an Example. It's our art card. Of course, some more murder. This is a very crime-heavy set. Not like war fighting, just straight up murder. All right, Midnight Assassin. Good stuff. Light them up. Illicit Shipment. Glamorous Outlaw. Cormella, Glamour Thief. And we got Depopulate. This is a fun one. Each player who controls a multicolored creature draws a card, then destroy all creatures. Very nice. Then we got Daring Escape in foil. We got Elspeth and her friend running away from something. Elspeth looking very fancy. And, hey, there's our fish token. All right, this is the one I was talking about. Fish in a bubble. Can't be blocked. Can't be recognized because he's got his little mask. He looks very content. I love this fish token. All right. Good stuff. All right, so far, we're a little more than halfway through. This is great. I love the look of these cards. I guess the showcase frames are great so far. Love to see those. Pretty good quality on all these cards too. Haven't seen any like major errors or consistent errors. So I feel like I might be buying some more of these. All right, so we got a Disdainful Stroke as our rare, and of course, got a beautiful full art land. So that's the Forest. That one's gorgeous. I don't think my camera's probably not picking it up terribly well, but these are pretty bright. And maybe it's just compared to, I've been sorting a lot of Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow, but yeah, these are colorful, bright. They look great. Love that. All right. Moving on. Sorry, we're taking a while here. Trying to get through these a little quicker. Botanical Plaza. Boxing Ring. So that's it's a commander rare. Very nice. A lot of fighting. Hostile Takeover. That's in our Gilded frame. Fight Rigging. It's the Hideaway enchantment for green. Ooh, that's pretty. All right, so I got a foil Cabaret Courtyard. This is another new type of land. I mean, it's very similar to anything we've seen before. So things like Evolving Wilds. But when you play the land, so when it enters the battlefield, you sacrifice it, search for a mountain, forest, or plains, gain a life, and then that land goes into play tapped. So basically, you just don't have to wait for the triggers or anything like that. It just happens immediately. So that's kind of cool. I like to see that. And then, hey, we got another of the Secret Lair commanders. That is Hargild, Kindly Rune Chanter. Blue-white. Friends Forever. Friends Forever. All right. Wow, that was a handful of rares in there. It's kind of the joy of set boosters. Nothing against draft boosters, but I like being able to get a bunch of rares in here. All right, move this win column up just a little bit. All right, so we got Perry the Pulverizer. Big old rhino. Our art card, regular planes. Social Climber, Forge Boss, Fatal Grudge. The Cabaret Charm, Tramway Station. The Torres Envoy. That's a Viashino Warrior. Very nice. And a foil Scuttling Butler. And we got a treasure token. Oh, maybe these tokens, I think these tokens might be themed with whichever family they're on. So Cabaret. I'll have to keep an eye on that. That's kind of cool. All right, getting better at opening packs. Very good. So we got Family's Favor. There's our art card. And our second foil full art land. That's a Swamp. That's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, this one's a lot darker, but boy, these are great. I like full art lands, and these ones aren't disappointing. I didn't have like high hopes for them after the Kamigawa lands, but these look great. All right. Extract the Truth. Quasar. Scarlet Butler. Lagrella. Quasar again. Waterfront District. An Unlicensed Hearse. For all the murder. That one's pretty cool. So you can exile cards from graveyards with it. That's very nice. You got Jet Mirror's Fixer. There's our foil. Very good. And a Magic minigame. All right. Skip that minigame for now. All right, so we got Daring Escape as our art card. You can see Elspeth and her friend there a little better. We got a foil regular mountain, which honestly, really good art. Magic, they tend to not miss on the art, so that's kind of nice. All right, let's get through these. Got an Obscura Charm and Structural Assault. Destroy all artifacts. Very nice. Oh, okay. So this is the actual gilded frame. So there's a showcase frame that you can get with a bunch of the cards. Some of them are rares, some of them are mythics, and then, you know, of course there's some smaller ones because you got to lose somehow. But this is an uncommon. But this is the actual gilded frame, and it's going to be kind of hard to see on these. Maybe I can angle it in a way. But these are textured, so there's kind of a 3D gold printing over the top of the foil. Wow. Yeah, this is, wow. These are incredible. And yeah, like you can feel it on that frame. That's incredible. So whatever cards you get with this gilded frame are going to be fantastic. Wow. The art for this one's great already. I mean, I obviously wish it's a rare or a mythic, but that's beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it. All right. And a dog token. All right. So that one is special. Yeah, I don't know the statistics on it. I'm sure it's on the pack somewhere. Let's see. Well, you know what? I don't think it's on here. That's all right. Yeah, it talks about the foil or the borderless planeswalkers and all that, but we don't need to worry about that because that's a beautiful card. Yeah, they're fairly rare in this set, so nice to see it. Skybloom Evangelist. It's our art card. Regular Island. And let's get cracking through these. Arc Splitter, or Arc Spitter. This one's going to be a big one. So that's basically just a machine gun. But yeah, if you see this in draft, take it. It's going to be good. Pay 1. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature that's blocking it. Really good. Put that on a death touch, you're golden. All right, Brass Knuckles. Riveteer's Charm. I hope I can get one of these gilded charms. That would be awesome. All right, we've got Master's Ascendancy as our rare. And a foil Disciplined Duelist. And a treasure token. All right, and there's a Riveteers. Yeah, I think it is themed after that because we got a kind of a lunchbox. These are like your blue collar family, I guess. And a fun little lunchbox with the brass knuckles for the handle. That's fun. All right. Now I gotta get better at opening. I was doing so well. All right, our art card. That's a Jetmir. There we go. There's Swamp. Riveteers, Overlook, Cabaret Courtyard, Broker's Hideout. Wow, bunch of those. Metropolis Angel. Grizzly Sigil, Glamorous Outlaw, Quasar, and Toulouse, Clever Conductor. That was hard to say. All right, foil Body Dropper, and a minigame. All right, we're getting closer to the end, so we're going to have more of this. The other Wombats are working on their own videos once they get a chance. So if you want to see more openings of new Capenna, we're definitely going to be doing that. So keep your eye out for that. So we got Extravagant Replication, our art card. Got a Forest, beautiful. Celestial Regulator. We'll punch through these. Captain. Camise Obscura Oculus. So that's it's a mythic from the Commander sets. Very good. Mysterious Limousine. And a foil Skybridge Towers. Very good. Oh, and a Midnight Clock from the list. Very good. Midnight Clock. We'll put that with a list card here. All right. Yeah, I'm mostly doing this hobby, so like, subscribe, hang out if you want to. We just like opening Magic cards, and honestly, this is a good way for us to share with each other when we open our cards. Here's the art for the island. That's great. Love the art. Regular Forest. Jump through here. Obscure Storefront. Master's Theater. So we got a lot of those. Plenty of land because obviously we're doing 3-color wedges, so got to make sure you can get all of them. Hey, here's another mythic. Here's our hiding praetor, Urabrask, heretic praetor. Very good. The exile mechanics off the top. Gathering throng. It's a foil. We got the Mastros, and I'm guessing that's a treasure. Yep, Mastro's treasure. Very good. All right. Doing well on mythics, I think. At the very least with our showcases. It's very good. All right. Venom Connoisseur. It's our art card. Here's another swamp, and that one is also beautiful. Check that out. If you can see that kind of red down there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like these a lot more than I thought I would. That was very nice. All right. Bust through these. Brazen Upstart. Tenuous Truce. There's a commander card. Void Rend. I like this one a lot. Can't be countered. Destroy target non-land permanent. Pretty straightforward. Very good. Rumor Gatherer. Foil. And an Angel token. All right. We have 4 packs left. Let's see what we get. All right. Vivian on the Hunt is our art card. Oh, and we love to see this. Oh, man. Yeah, that looks... I knew this one was going to be one of my favorites for sure. But, man, the foil on that, very dark background and the colorful mountain city. Oh, I love that. All right, that's going to be a major favorite for me, so might end up buying a few of these. And that background is like almost a bluish purple, not even black, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, love that. Guess we're doing pretty well for the foil full arts. Like that. All right. And through Cormella, Master's Charm. We haven't gotten a lot of the regular ones of these. But nice to see the different arts. Rocco Cabaretti Caterer. Extraction Specialist is our rare with a foiled Jewels Thief and a Broker's Treasure. All right. Winding down now. Hopefully we get some bigger stuff still. All right, so we got Tivit, Seller of Secrets for our art card. We haven't had a stamped one. So hopefully we get one, but I'm okay if we don't. All right, we've got a Plains, Capenna Express. So we get Chinese food. Tramway Station, Disciplined Duelist, Botanical Plaza, and Obscura Interceptor. That's fun. It's got the Connive mechanic. Hey, and a foil Riveteer's Ascendancy. That's really nice looking. Yep, it's that foil. Or I guess standard foil gilded frame. Not gilded, gilded. That's great. Love that. Hey, and we got the Secret Lair land. So this was the I can't remember what it was called. Hawken Laboratory. That's Heaven Go Laboratory and Heaven Go Mystery. So that flips back and forth. That's pretty cool. You can put those in the win column. All right, and we got Lord Xander the Collector for our art card. Hey, and just as I was saying it. All right, so we got our stamp on that one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a pretty significant card. Very nice signature. Cool. All right, we got a full art swamp. Very nice. Not gonna put anything on top of that mountain. Nope. All right. Let's get through these. Freelance Muscle, Cleanup Crew, Stimulus Package, Tramway Station, and Sanctuary Warden. There's another mythic for us. All right, Sanctuary Warden. That's nice. A foil Disdainful Stroke. That is very colorful. Very good. And a Riveteer's Treasure. All right, we got our last pack, and we can sum it up and sign off. So we got Cormella, Glamorous Thief for our art card. Regular Island. Mr. Orfeo, Rakish Revelers, Corpse Appraiser, Scheming Fence. Our last rare here. Foil, slip out the back, and our favorite fish token. All right. You get collector packs just to get these foil fish. All right. I think we did great. So we had a good number of foil full art lands. Let's take a look. Yeah. So decent number of full arts, but honestly, 4 foils, call that pretty good. Especially getting my favorite one. Can't complain. Obviously, we got a big old pile of rares, but let's go on through our win column. So, Mythic Sanctuary Warden, Heaven Goal Mystery, Heaven Goal Laboratory, there's a Secret Lair, Foil Riveteer's Ascendancy, Urabrask, a Mythic, Camise Obscura Oculus, that's our Commander, Hargild, another Secret Lair, Foil Cut of the Prophets, Elspeth Resplendent in foil, showcase frame, beautiful. Ziator's Proving Ground, Borderless Bootlegger's Stash, Ob Nixilis showcase, Othelm, Xander's Lounge, Kroos Defense Contractor, Brago King Eternal from the list, Bootlegger's Stash, the regular version, Safina, Spear Sage Deserter from Secret Lair, Wernog, Rider's Chaplain from Secret Lair, an Angel of Suffering, and then of course we had a Midnight Clock Sakashima Student from the list, and I think what amounts to one of the bigger wins, even if it's an uncommon, is this Gilded Crew Captain. So yeah, if you're getting any packs, you can look forward to something like this, hopefully. Wow. Yeah. Love the Gilded frames. Glad they're doing more stuff like this. Yeah. Hope I can see more of these in different rarities. But yeah. So thank you for watching. Hope you can get your hands on some new Capenna stuff soon. Feel free to comment what you got, what you like out of this box, anything at all. And we will catch you in the next one. Have a great day.